Hello. We are at the second stream of the day, final stream of the day as well. Omniscient Reader. Last we were here, last we read this one, we had just found out that the world he had been reading about has come to life, and things are unraveling about the same as they did. A little bit of variation here and there. He's kind of changing the story from being involved in it, but it's very interesting so far. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. So they are at the bridge right now, from what I remember, and one of the constellations, I think is what they were called, has made it to where only two people can cross at the same time. So now, from last we saw, he has to cross the bridge with the main character of the series that he read in order to survive. So, without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Personal skill. The fourth wall has blocked the eye of Sage. Eck! Flinch, you. What are you? Omniscient Reader, Chapter 2. The protagonist. No way. I had a skill that could block the eye of the Sage? First it's bookmark, and now the fourth wall? I have to kill him here now. Jungi... okay, hold on. Jungi-eok. I think that's how you say it. Wait! Damn it, I've complicated things. There's no way he'd believe me now. I have to change my game plan. You need a trustworthy ally. You can't clear Scenario 46 on your own. You know that, right? How do you know that? Are you also a regressor? What matters now isn't who I am. What's important is that I can be of use to you. He's not a regressor. If he was, I would know him. Then could he be... Jungi-eok. I know the future you don't know. Jungi-eok, you has activated the lie detection skill. The lie detection skill has verified that you were telling the truth. This can't be. Could there be another prophet other than Anna Croft in Korea? Prophet, the only attribute in TWSA that allows a character to see into the future, and the only attribute to passively neutralize detection skills. To my knowledge, there was one character who had the prophet attribute in the world of TWSA. By chance, are you able to use future sight? Something like that. So you knew I would be here. Yes. Jungi-eok, I know you have a special power. You also know what's going to happen in the future, right? But you also know that the knowledge you have of the future is incomplete. Regressors know the future because they have repeated their lives several times over. But their futures will change if they change the present with that information. So all regressors will eventually reach a future they don't know unless they repeat everything they did in their past run. Make me your companion, and I can complete your knowledge of the future. Therefore, someone like Jungi-eok would find it very attractive to have a prophet as a companion, and I can act as his prophet, because I was the only reader of this story. This is getting good. If he is indeed a prophet, it would be helpful to bring him along. Hang on 1 second. I thought I silenced my phone. Apparently, I did not. There we go. Not just for Scenario 46, but also for fighting the Zarathustra. But can I trust him? Companion. 50 seconds remaining until the end of the scenario. 40 seconds remaining until the end of the scenario. I've made up my mind. I will make you my companion. Woo. Whoa. Drag. Wait, can you let go? Oh, I'm sorry. Step. I love the artwork in this too. It's very pretty. Deus Ex Machina, bridge of even numbers. A bridge of light created by the blessing of a constellation can be crossed only by even number of people. The bridge will collapse if an odd number of people attempt to cross it. What do you think has happened to Dakja? We'll have to wait and see. Step, step, drag, drag, drag. I'm safe. I can't believe I managed to convince the regressor. Struggle, struggle. You have become worn out due to excessive concentration. Personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, deactivated. Drag, drag, drag. I'm a bit anxious that my skill is being deactivated, but I've done everything I could. I convinced Jungiak in no time, and I can now cross the stop. Turn. One last question. If you are really a prophet, you're able to tell your own future, right? Whoosh. Squirm, squirm. Huh? I have, step, step, a bad feeling about this. Swoosh. Prophecy. Will I be letting go or not? Damn, this psychopath. I know him better than anyone. If this bastard is the same Jungiak that I've read of. Let me tell you a couple of things first. What? First, I'm not your lackey, so treat me as your equal. Second, just as I cooperate with you, you have to promise to cooperate with me. I see. So your answer? Just let go already and get lost, you bastard. I believe you. You really are a prophet. Ha! That is bad ass. Look at this. And the smile, the smirky smile. Oh, that is sweet. I love me some good artwork. I really do. That bastard. Jump. Ding. You have failed to clear the scenario. Lol, I'm a prophet too. My future is I'm going to spend so much money on this webtoon. What happens if you failed a scenario? He'd failed, right? This music isn't helping. It's making me more anxious, but that's the point. I'm struggling to keep holding my breath, but I have to hold on. I can't pass out. Splash! It seems I've made it to its stomach without getting ripped apart and digested. Rummage. Shine! Damn, this thing's fucking huge. It's got a whole ass car in here that, wow, what a sight. Damn it. Splash. What a psychopath. Companion my ass. Is this some kind of test? Does he want me to prove my worth to him as a companion? I do understand why he's doing this, though. He's never made a true companion since he failed his first ever round. Being a regressor, he was powerful, and people revered him as their savior. Because of this, he naturally became a lone wolf. To him, all humans are either his subordinates or his enemies. So this is most likely a test. He wants me to prove myself if I want to be treated as his equal, son of a bitch. Open message log. You have failed to clear the scenario. Proceeding with checkout. 100 coins have been deducted for the channel usage fee. The Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband agrees with your provoking remarks. Oh, the Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband. We still don't know who, his golden, or we still don't know who his constellation actually is. It's kind of being kept a secret right now. The Constellation Demonic Judge of Fire nods at your decision. You have been gifted 100 coins. The Constellation's secretive plotter is disappointed with your flippin' remarks. Float, float. Splash. It looks like this thing is on the move. According to TWSA, the stomach of these Ichthyosaurus starts secreting acid around 3 minutes after they ingest their prey. In other words, I don't have a lot of time left. I'm a bit disappointed. It was starting to get interesting. It's this thing. The Dokabai. Yes, it's me. But wait, you don't seem flustered at all, despite your situation. Because I've been waiting for you. Huh? Just you wait, Jungi Yakiyu. Not only will I get out of here in one piece, but I will also obtain the power to stand as your equal. You will have no choice but to accept me as your companion. You've been waiting for me? Yes. You have coins you have to collect from me. Coins? Since I failed the scenario, you have to take my coins as penalty. Coins? And not your life? If you were going to take my life, the penalty for failure would have said death, instead of the 3 question marks. Doesn't this mean there's room for negotiation? Interesting. I'm impressed you've managed to come to such a conclusion from that tiny clue. No wonder all the constellations have their eyes on you. As you've said, you can buy your way out of failed sub-scenarios using coins. The price will be 5,100 coins. That's how much it will cost for you to save your neck. 5,100 coins? Coins possessed. 5,000. Dang, he just has enough. Literally has enough coins. He has got to be kidding me. That's too expensive, you shameless sob. Then you can go ahead and die. I'm doing you a favor. If you don't want to pay up, you can just call it quits here and now. Then just kill me. What? I said kill me. He's gotten cocky. I love it. He was freaked out at first, and I was like, oh, come on. Come on. You've already read it. You know what's going to happen. Do something. Like, legit, the first few chapters we were reading, I was really like, if you know what's happening, why are you waiting? What are you doing? I mean, I get waiting for the perfect moment, blah, blah, blah. But come on, man. It was bothering so much. I was just like, do something, anything. The fucking freeze effect, man. You can see my kitty? That's Shadow. Okay, Shadow. Bye-bye. Have fun. He wants to be a part of it. He's always the center of attention. Anyway. I said kill me. You can't, can you? He won't lay a finger on me because I'm drawing in quite a crowd for him right now. Right now, the constellations are having a blast because of me. And if he was just going to kill me, he wouldn't have come all the way here to see me. You're pissing me off. Hey, just what is it that you're trying to pull? Low-grade Dakabai Beyond. Oh, how's your career as a streamer going? What? How do you know my name? Not well, I assume. The constellations have been rather stingy as of late, haven't they? Who the hell are you? How can a mere human know about this? A few constellations have become suspicious of your identity. The eyes of the constellation's secretive plotters sparkle at your plan. I love this. I really do like this, guys. I really do. It's making me feel excited. Why don't you shut off the channel for a minute so that we can talk? Crackle, crackle. So, let's hear what you have to say. How do you know about the Starstream when you're only a human? Starstream system, also known as Starstream. The Starstream system. I've been waiting for this guy to get like a fucking reality check. He was acting too high and mighty. Also known as Starstream. The Starstream system is the means by which footage is broadcast over the entire galaxy. The subscribers are constellations who reside in galaxies far, far away, and the actors, humans like myself. The Dokubai are called streamers, and they are the storytellers that bridge the two. That's not what's important right now. What? Be young. Don't you want to be the Dokubai king? Where are you? Don't you want to surpass the likes of Dogok and Gildal and become the best streamer there ever was? Dokubai be young. Reach. I'm asking you to enter a contract with me, and I will make you the Dokubai king. Look at his face. He's like, oh! That was a good episode. I really liked that. I like the webtoon I was reading before. It does definitely have a slow start, and so I'm just kind of waiting for it to get good. Like the action to really start picking up and stuff. But I also do like, as long as it stays simple enough to follow along. I love my complex stories, but a lot of the times, especially with action, I like being introduced to things slowly, one at a time. That way it's not too complicated to understand. But then as soon as I know the basic concepts of the story and the lore, I want action. I want to see what happens. That's what keeps me going. So I'm really glad this is really picking up. I'm excited. Dokubai be young. Enter a contract with me, and I will make you the Dokubai king. Episode 14, Chapter 3, Contract Part 2. You're crazy! You must be out of your mind! I should have realized when you rejected all the offers. Oh, he didn't take any! All the offers from the constellations. That's right. During the sponsor selection right before the sub-scenario, I didn't choose a constellation. I don't know how you know about the star stream, but I can't accept your offer. I'm a Dokubai, not a constellation, so I can't be your supporting constellation. I don't think you get it. I never asked for you to sponsor me. Huh? It's not your power I'm after, but your channel. My channel? Well, let me break it down for you. Is your English patch malfunctioning? I want to enter into an exclusive contract with your channel. What are you saying? You want to enter into an extreme contract with me? Yes, stream contract. A contract entered into between constellations and the Dokubus. For a share of the coins earned, a Dokubai hosts an incarnation of the constellation on its channel. In return, the Dokubai who owns the channel receives a share of the coins earned by the incarnation as commission. Usually, incarnations have no say regarding this contract. Although they are sponsored, the truth is that constellations view incarnations as slaves. You've got quite a sense of humor, don't you? I don't know where you heard about it, but how dare a mere human mention the stream contract, especially when you still don't even have a supporting constellation. That's exactly why you should accept my offer. What? Why do you think constellations join Starstream channels in the first place? The subscribers of the Starstream can be divided into two groups. The first are the thrill seekers, who hop through the channels looking for entertainment. The second are the incarnation seekers, who are in search of an incarnation to sponsor. If you want your channel to flourish, you have to satisfy at least one of these two groups. Either make your stream as entertaining as possible, or try to find an incarnation that interests your subscribers. Rather impressive for a human, but how does that concern you? How thick are you? No wonder your subscriber count is only a 3-digit figure. Shut up and get to that point! What if there was a channel that could both entertain its subscribers and showcase interesting incarnations? There's no way that's possible. Constellations that are looking for incarnations to sponsor eventually leave the channel as soon as sponsor selection is over. But what if there's an incarnation who refuses to take on a supporting constellation? And what if that incarnation outperforms all other incarnations despite not having a supporting constellation? Is that why you didn't choose a supporting constellation? Yes, that's right. I'm sure the constellations are in an uproar right now, asking you to open the channel. They're all probably dying to know who it is that dared to stand up against the aggressor. Can he foresee the future? Why did he get eaten by the Ichiosaur? Is he really a prophet? Stop! What are you? You're full of yourself. Mere humans don't stand a chance against incarnations with supporting constellations. That's just how it is. That's exactly why I plan on proving to you from this moment on. All you have to do is shut your mouth and do what I say. I'm telling you, I'll make you the Dokubai King. Let's start with the checkout since you failed the scenario. If you pay me 5,100 coins, what are you on about? I didn't fail, huh? I must have fulfilled the condition. Right about now. Bubble splash. Open the channel. It's going to start soon. Ding! A hidden scenario has arrived. Ding! Hidden scenario, Commander Slayer. Category hidden. Difficulty A+. Clear conditions. Slay the Sea Commander Ichiosaur and escape. Time limit 10 days. Reward 9,000 coins. Penalty for failure, death. 9,000 coins? Oh, dear constellations. Please calm yourselves. The stream was shut down because of an error in the server. I swear it didn't turn off on purpose. Preferential treatment? I'm only a Dokubai. I'd be exterminated if I did something like that. Are these the only items I can buy right now? There should be a search function. You all know that a streamer's vow isn't something to be traded like that lightly. Look at him trying to sort things out. I threatened B Young to make him open the Starstream Cash Shop. Jesus. I hate summertime. We had the bug inspectors come out and spray, and yet we still get some bugs that come in here. There's got to be a crack somewhere that's just too tiny to see. The Dokubai Shop. Starter pack for new incarnations. It can only be opened while the channel is open. That's why he has his hands full explaining what happened. And the hidden scenario arrived while the channel was closed too. Dear constellations! Hey, how about a little help? The search button is on the bottom right corner. The search button is on the bottom right corner. Thanks. What? Money-grubbing Dokubais. They're no different from us humans. I just need to search 2 items. Let's see. Search item, Ancient Dragon. Holy crap! How do you know about the Ancient Dragon? It just said any cool name that came to mind. Such names are very common in games. The Heart of the Ancient Dragon, Grade SS. Description, a heart imbued with the mana of the Ancient Dragon, Ignitus. It possesses near infinite mana. A successful transplant will grant the user the Hellfire Fix. According to TWSA, the owner of the heart is in Italy. I think he's lying. I knew to be out of stock. He's one lucky guy. His sponsor is filthy rich and bought this for him. At times like these, I regret not choosing a supporting constellation. Search Archdemon's Eyeball. Search White Star Weapon Aura. How does he know all this? So you bought 4 bags of mucus and 4 thorns. What use do you have for those miscellaneous items? That's for you to find out. Stonehog Sharp Thorn, stock 17, price 100. Hammer Seahorse's mucus, stock 124, price 100. You have spent 800 coins. You know there are no refunds, right? I know. The constellation, the Secretive Plotter, is curious about your plan. The constellation, the Abyssal Black Flame Dragon, is displeased with your every move. No one's forcing you to watch me. Channel number by 7623 has been closed. I hope you didn't forget that I haven't agreed to accept your offer yet. Yes, we agreed to negotiate the terms of the contract. Only after I've successfully cleared the scenario. Well, I should get going. Let's see if you can clear the scenario. I can't be watching over you constantly. You do that. How arrogant! Good luck, I guess! Channel number 57623 has been opened. May the story bless you! Flash. There isn't much time until the stomach acid is secreted. Splash. Rub, rub. Turn. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Gish. Here it comes. I will make it out of here alive. Oh, man. Look how pretty it is. And you get doom and gloom, and just this dude just swimming around enjoying his meal. Flinch. Gush, gush, gush. Screech. Squish. Swish, squish. Omniscient Reader, Episode 15, Chapter 3, Contract, Part 3. How long has it been? I overestimate myself? I'm just an ordinary reader, a dokja. Dokja means reader in Korean. I'm not the protagonist of this story. I wonder if Mother is fine. She should be, since it's Mother, of all people. This can't be a dream, can it? Still, I wish that it was. The world before wasn't all that great either, but at least I didn't have to risk my life in the stomach of a giant fish. Squish, squish. Wow! I have to hand it to you! Several constellations are impressed by your survival skills. The constellation has gifted you 100 coins. The 4th day of the hidden scenario. I had no idea you would use the thorns like that. That was unexpected. Thud. The hidden scenario has ended. You have received 9,000 coins as reward. You are the first to successfully hunt a Tier 7 sea monster. You have received 1,000 coins as an achievement reward. I'm alive. Stone hogs usually live on coastlines and prey on small sea creatures. Stone hog sharp thorn. They use their special thorns to pierce and then dry their prey to death. But to think that you use one in this manner. Few constellations smiled knowingly. Several constellations now understand your decision. The constellations complain, asking you to say what you'll do out loud, so they are made aware of your actions beforehand. And they're like, bruh, you kept us in suspense for 4 days, man! And even I didn't know that the mucus of the hammer seahorse could be used as protection against the Ichthyosaurus stomach acid. Seahorse's mucus. Before the stone hog's thorn began working, I covered myself in what was left of the hammer seahorse's mucus. I drank the bodily fluid of the Ichthyosaurus that was funneled through the thorn to appease my hunger. You have absorbed the strength of the Ichthyosaur. Your stamina level has increased. Stamina level 11, stamina level 12. After that, it was a test of sheer willpower. Hammer seahorses are preyed upon by Ichthyosaurs, so they've evolved to create a special mucus. That's why I managed to survive a pool of stomach acid. It still hurts like hell, though. I'm the one who's supposed to explain that. I'm just helping you out because you seem to be struggling. Your pain is partially nullified by your personal skill, the fourth wall. You jerk! Anyways, That was an amazing survival drama. Don't you think so too, dear Constellations? I have a feeling the plotting plan, the secret planner, I forget that constellation, may have been the one that wrote the series. I mean, it's just a guess. It could also have been that prophet they were talking about. But he didn't seem to know who that constellation was. So, who knows? Hi, Chips!
Anyways, that was an amazing survival drama. Don't you think so too, dear Constellations?
Just open the damn Dokubai shop. Whack! You have found Ichiosaurus nucleus. I'm going to sell this. Put it for trade on the Dokubai auction house.
I can't believe this! How did you know all that?
Oh, I actually talked about it just a little while ago. I do like it so far. It definitely has a slow start, but like I was saying earlier, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that, you know, it builds up over time. So I'm looking forward to see how it is. I know that there's something ominous going to happen because it said so in the story, and I'm just kind of waiting. First impressions, Kibara, definitely naive. The person she's with, what was their name? Asha, I think? Was that it? She. That's a girl, right? She, mysterious, I guess is the best way to put her. She is, I don't know what to make of her quite yet. And then the god, Agni, I believe it was his name. I love him. He's the kind of person that I am, more so in real life, that tries to act like a goofball and stuff to help other people feel better, while knowing deep down that it may not make things better, and just wanting to help in any way I can. Because that's kind of what I get from his character so far. It's just like he's got that insight. But we'll have to read on further to get a better sense of what they're like. But those were my first impressions. Okay, let's see.
I can't believe this. How did you know all that?
And I won't trade this with anything else but broken faith.
I wonder if anyone even has that.
And I want to buy... Wait, before that.
Dear Constellations, we'll be right back after these advertisements.
Stream contract agreement. 1. Incarnation Dokja Kim will be contractually obligated to abide by the following rules until he either clears all the scenarios or dies. 2. Incarnation Dokja Kim cannot choose a supporting constellation until he either clears all the scenarios or dies. 3. Incarnation Dokja Kim must only be active on Dokubai Biyong's channel. 4. Dokubai Biyong and Incarnation Dokja Kim must share all profits while the stream contract is in place. The ratio at which the profits are shared will be agreed upon through mutual agreement.
I wasn't sure at first, but watching you clear the hidden scenario helped me make up my mind.
A full written contract.
I thought you humans liked this kind of thing, although I personally don't really get it. Let's do this.
Well, this is surprising. I'm getting a better deal than I expected, except for one clause. The contract is missing the most important part.
Do you mean a CO? We can just agree on it verbally.
A stream contract is a soul-bound contract after all. The ratio.
How dare you try to fool me? Right. How about 50-50? And I won't charge you for channel usage to boot. We'll split all the coins you are gifted in half. For example, if you get 100 coins, we'll both take 50 each.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
Huh? But this is the market rate in the industry.
A Constellation's incarnation makes an appearance on the Dokubai's channel. Number BI7623. And the constellation shares the coins gifted by other constellations with the Dokubai who owns the channel. That's how it usually goes, but I don't have a supporting constellation. And when constellations gift coins to an incarnation who doesn't have a supporting constellation, they have to pay a hefty commission to the Dokubai. I'm sure you've already made quite a profit thanks to me. Flinch. He's like, how do you know this? I'll take all the coins. What? You'll be fine with just the commission. I'm not giving you a single coin. That's preposterous. How about you take 70%? Either I take all or I'll move on to another channel. I heard Giddle's been doing well for himself these days. 80%! That's the most I can give you. It's all or nothing. Yeah. You? The advertisements will be over soon. Can't you see that the constellations are complaining? The constellations complain to the prolonged advertisement. The constellations sigh and wonder if this is what they've been paying commission for. The constellations' eye, waiting for Tuesday night, is endlessly baking cookies. Ah!
Fine, damn it. So you'll sign the contract?
Oh, and one more thing. What? What now? I get a contract fee, too. Give me 5,000 coins. Love it. Love it. Pant. Huff. It's my first time breathing fresh air in 4 days. I thought it'd only take me 2 days. Still, 4 days isn't bad considering it took Jungi Eok Yu 4 days on his 4th round. I also managed to sign a stream contract with the Dokubai. He looked devastated earlier. Come on, 5,000 coins, give it to me. He's like, you're killing me. I made quite a few coins in the process, so it's not a bad start. It's funny, I could never get anyone to sign anything before, but I've become somewhat extraordinary just for having read TWSA. I should look for some clothes to change into. Personal skill, the 4th wall is still active. And this skill, too.
A system error?
Yeah, I can't access my attributes window, fix it.
Impossible, the system does not make errors.
Dokubai Young attempts to use system interface on you. Personal skill, the 4th wall activated. Huh. So it doesn't even work on the otherworldly people then, huh? I didn't expect it to block even the interference of a Dokubai. It would make a great con man since no one can see my attributes window. Step. You have entered the area of the main scenario. You have entered the area of the second main scenario. Second area is highly contaminated. Hold your breath and quickly get underground. It's here. You have been exposed to the poisonous fog. The constellation Abyssal Black Flame Dragon smiles insidiously. The real game begins now. Damn. He was separated from his group, too. The episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. Okay, guys, there's gonna be violence coming up, so if that's something that bothers you, do not go any further. That's your one and only warning. We're beginning now. Roar! Screech! Plop. Wish. The scenario area is highly contaminated. Hold your breath and quickly get underground. This should be enough. I better get to safety. The item's effect will wear off soon. I wasted too much time changing clothes. Item. Elaine Monkey's lungs. Place in mouth to use. Neutralizes deadly poison. Duration 20 minutes. Help. Help. Help me. There's still someone alive? Help me. Episode 16, Chapter 4. Better to be a hypocrite. Step. Dash. Oxu Station was destroyed because it was above ground. The closest underground station from here is Guillemot Station. Damn it, it's closed off. How about the other side? 4. Exit 4. Guillemot. 1, 2. Rattle, rattle. Clank. What the fuck? Open up. No, you can't come in here. Get lost. I have an injured woman with me. The place is already overcrowded. There's no room for more people. That's none of my concern. That's strange. It's overcrowded? Did that ever happen in TWSA? Grab. Rattle, rattle. Ah! Ah! Run! Dashed. You have entered a safety zone. Hold this in your mouth. You won't fully recover, but it'll at least neutralize the poison. But was there a character like this in TWSA? Chances are she probably never made it this far in the novel. Puff. You're changing the story little by little. Should I take a look? Character profile. Over there, that's him! Flash. Step, step, step. Who the hell are you? If you ask who I am, the Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Heaven, frowns at the appearance of the unwelcome guests. Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim, is that your name? Yes. He tries to speak like Jung-hee-yank-you. I wasn't asking for your name. Who the fuck are you? Look, isn't that woman from the minor group? Wasn't she supposed to have come back with you guys? Well, about that. Oh, so that's what happened, you assholes. How dare you do that without my permission? In the post-apocalyptic genre, there are always the stereotypical villains. I'm sorry, Shielsu. You should have gone first. Shielsu. The name doesn't ring a bell. I don't remember him, so I guess he isn't anyone I should be worried about. I've always thought that lawlessness was a cliched way of depicting a post-apocalyptic world. Hand that woman over to us, huh? What's that? It looks like food, Shielsu. Hey, you can leave that here too. I'll let you live, so scram. But real humans are even more evil than the cliches and stories. It looks like something bad is about to happen. The Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Headband, is angered by the appearance of grunts. The Constellation, demonic judge of fire, is furious about the injustice. Ding, ding. A bounty hunter scenario has been generated at the request of the Constellations. Not to me. So you decide to ignore my advice. Tsk, tsk. You poor things. But to them, the Constellation, demonic judge of fire, looks forward to a righteous judgment. You prick! I'll teach you not to mess with us. Clang! I'll give you a count of 3. Leave now, or you're dead meat. Bounty hunt. Eliminate the grunts. Category sub. Difficulty F. Clear condition. A group of grunts are interfering with the pacing of the story. Eliminate them within the given time limit. Time limit 5 minutes. Reward. Penalty for failure. Smash! Crap. Oh! Shielsu! Who the hell is that guy? How is he still standing after taking all those blows? Does that prick have a supporting constellation? The sum of one's total stats, like stamina, strength, and agility, greatly affects the outcome of a battle. Currently, the sum of these stats for me is 33, but theirs are mostly in the single digits. Damn it! I can't move because it keeps aiming for the legs. Shielsu! Meaning that even if they have a supporting constellation, the difference in stats will determine who comes out the victor. Character profile. Name Shielsu Bang. Age 34. Supporting constellation Monarch of the Small Fires. Personal attribute Assault Captain Common. Personal skills Dogfight level 2. Bluff level 2. Stigma Threaten level 1. Stats Stamina level 6. Strength level 7. Agility level 6, Mana level 2. Overall evaluation, a common small fry who was lucky enough to find a supporting constellation. He tends to overestimate his abilities in combat. Over or under? Overestimate, yeah. Supporting constellation, Monarch of the Small Fires. Of all the supporting constellations he could have chosen. Shielsu Bang of the Shieldu Gang. What? Do you know who I am? He's the bird brain from the Guillermo Station Group in TWSA. According to the novel, he should have been killed by Jungiok. Why is he still alive? Ah, I see. You're that type of guy. Looks like it's obvious you've killed quite a few people. I can tell that you and I are not all that different. Maybe. Slam, whack. I could have saved them. Be honest. You just wanted to watch them fight for their lives, didn't you? Ding! The fourth wall has blocked the bluff of Shielsu Bang. Ding! Stab! Oof! Ah! I don't think you should be running your mouth off like that. The constellation Monarch of the Small Fires is amused. The dude that's supposed to be on his side is amused with what he's doing. The constellation Monarch of the Small Fires has given you 100 coins. Oh my god. Unfortunately for him, his supporting constellation, Monarch of the Small Fries, was infamous for not valuing its incarnations. That sucks for him. I was going to finish him off quickly, but this changes everything. 2 minutes remaining until the scenario ends. He's a masochist who supports only the biggest idiots and enjoys watching them suffer at the hands of other incarnations. The constellation's Monarch of the Small Fires is amused. Whack! Stop! Please let him go! Humans are weak. How can humans, who are so weak, be so cold-blooded and cruel? Oh, so that's what happened, you assholes. How dare you do that without my permission? The apocalypse is just an excuse to them. Why did you do it? Is it in their instincts? Fuck, just kill me already, you son of a bitch. Screw the fucked up world. I see. It's not because of his instinct or nature. There's despair in his eyes that was there even before the world had ended. Fuck you all to hell. Just like me. Maybe. We really aren't all that different. 10 seconds remaining until the sub-scenario ends. Crack. But in any case, the world has come to an end. The condition of the sub-scenario has been fulfilled. You have received 300 coins. The constellation Monarch of the Small Fries is satisfied and gives you an additional 100 coins. Shielsu! How could you be so cold-blooded? And I have to adapt to this new world. Take me to the others. Episode 17. I'm getting a little map here, it looks like. Yumwo. That's where they are. Huh? It's the Shieldu group. Someone's hurt. Can someone give us a hand? Clamor. Dokja. My god, Dokja! Dr. Kim? Episode 4. Better to be a hypocrite. Sprint. Dokja! You're okay! Oh, thank God. Thank God you're okay. How are you? Dokja. I'm so sorry about what happened. I left you behind. It's okay. You had no choice. Thank God Jungi Yakyu was right. Jungi Yakyu? Well, he said you were probably still alive. Where is Jungi Yakyu? Well, he's not here right now. Jungi Yakyu left the station yesterday. Ah, I get it now. The Shieldu group members should have died at the hands of Jungi Yakyu, but it seems they're still alive because he left the station in a hurry. Jungi Yakyu's a regressor who relives his life over and over again. Sir, are you okay? Flinch. He's in his 3rd round right now, and he has been reborn as a monster who monopolizes everything. He must have left without a backward glance to achieve his goal. But he's still someone who'd tie up any loose ends. What? Fermentation. Just talking to myself, it's a force of habit. The Constellation's secretive plotter, that's who it is pleased that you are talking out loud. Come to think of it, there's one person who's missing. Oh, Mr. Han, Clamor. Everyone out of the way! Sprint. You! How? A few days ago. Get him out of here! He's the worst of the worst! Downright evil, in fact! He shouldn't be here! Haha! Come on, hon. You should play nice. We're all survivors, after all.
Pleased to meet you. You must be the new guy. Mind telling me your name?
I'm Icho Chion. Eno, my bad. Eno Chion. I've heard that name somewhere before. Dr. Kim. He has a supporting constellation and is probably the leader of this group. It seems that Shigoldu group works under him as well. He's probably going to make me pay for beating them half to death. Squeeze. The others who came with you told me that you fought the monsters and saved my men. What? Everyone gather around. This brave new member here has gathered food for us. Oh, it's food! Food! Something to eat. Welcome to Gumo's station, Dr. Kim. Clamor. Peek. What the? So this is how it's going to be, is it? The Constellation Secretive Plotter is excited. There's a total of 86 people in Gumo station. Oh, 87 including you. That's fewer than I thought. Only the ones who were in the cabin and who were near the station survived. Nobody talks about it, but since everyone cleared the first scenario, everyone here survived by killing others. Everyone here is a murderer. Everyone right now, Gumo Station is divided into a major group and a minor group. Major group, minor group. Just trust me. The chairman is doing what he can. We'll be rescued soon. Mommy, I'm hungry. Just hang on a little longer. We'll be rescued soon. It'll be okay. The government will do what they can, as expected of the young master of Hangyeong Corporation. Even when 100 murderers gather, they divide themselves into the strong and the weak. That's what humans are like. Did everyone think there was no other way? He's right, everyone. Don't lose hope. We'll leave this place. This distribution of food is decided by the major group, but since we're running low, we've been assigning people to go scavenge for food. Hyuan's a part of our group, and she was assigned too. Who's Hyuan? The woman you saved. Her name is Hyuan. To be exact, there were a few others who went too, but only those from the minor group never returned. I see. You didn't join the major group, Hyun-seong. I'm sure they would have wanted you as a member of their group. I see what's going on here. Oh, that. I just thought I should be in the minor group. I don't know much about ethics or morality, but something didn't feel right about the major group. But I guess I'm a hypocrite for worrying about right and wrong after everything that's already happened. Tap. It's better to worry about right and wrong as a hypocrite than not at all. Don't ever forget that. Dr. Kim. Just because the situation was unavoidable doesn't mean it didn't happen. Might I have a word with you? And it mustn't be forgotten that what happened can never be justified. I'm going to get straight to the point. Join our group. So that's how it's going to be. I can offer you a high position. I hope you will lead this group with me. And if I refuse? Refuse. Now that's funny. The thought hadn't even crossed my mind. You're a hero who saved people from the monsters. With your power, aren't you obligated to lead these people? That's an interesting idea. I see. So you're going to use me like that. I'm not talking about something grandiose. I'm asking you to cooperate for everyone's survival. Can't you see those poor people suffering? I'm hungry. Should you have refused like that? Did you want me to accept the offer? No, of course not. I can't stop thinking about what Eno's last said to you. Come find me if you have a change of heart. That will never happen. We'll see about that. It's as he said. We'll see what happens. Anyways, it's dinner time. Aren't you all hungry? Doctor, you're pretty cool. Here, take one. Really? Can we? Hey! Is it true that you're monopolizing the food? You're just going to monopolize the food for yourselves when you should be sharing with others? I heard other people went with you to get the food. Yeah, why would you take it for yourselves? Let Eno be in charge of the food, and you'll get your share like everyone else. The most dangerous type of person in an apocalyptic world isn't someone driven by despair like Shil Su Bang. Yes, I remember now. Inho Shion from Gyumo Station. The truly dangerous type is the type that uses other people's despair as a fertilizer for power. Choose. Will you become a hero after sharing your food, or will you become a villain after monopolizing the food? Ino Shion. You have entered the second scenario area. Find and move to the location where the scenario will begin. Let Eno redistribute the food. Get your share just like everyone else. Don't hog all the food. Now, Doctor, it's time for you to choose. Influencing these people is a breeze for me. Now, do you see that you must do as I say to survive here? Everyone, please calm down. There must have been a misunderstanding. Doctor has already agreed to join our group. We'll collect and redistribute the food as we always have. Peek. He'll have no choice but to play along. He has also promised to work alongside us, too. Stop. Of course I'll share the food. There we go. But not for free. Omniscient Reader. Episode 18, Chapter 4, Better to be a Hypocrite. What do you mean, not for free? Are you going to sell us the food? Your eyes of a few constellations sparkle with excitement. The constellation, Secret Plotter, scoffs. That's right. I'm no charity worker. Glance. And I don't trust those people. Then how much? Then for how much? Is money okay? No. I'll be only be accepting coins. I'll only be accepting coins. Wait, Doctor, is this really a good idea? Murmur. Isn't 50 coins per food item too expensive? I'll be charging you 10 coins per food item from now on as well. A few constellations have revealed that you are not an idiot. A few constellations have gifted you 100 coins. It's only right. I'll start paying immediately. I don't need free food. My name is Hyuan Jiang. Thank you for helping me earlier. It was nothing. And Sanga Hyun Seong, get a hold of yourselves. This is no time to be sulking. He risked his own life to retrieve these foods. Don't tell me you were planning to just leech off them like the rest of them. Oh. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking straight. I also don't want any freebies. I'll pay immediately too. If you insist, you know how to trade coins, right? Yes, I learned a few days ago. Touch your index finger to mine. Think of how many coins you want to exchange and spark. Gilliang Lee has paid you 20 coins, huh? You gave me 10 more. That's for the chocolate from this morning. I guess Gilliang is better than those shameless adults. Okay. A few constellations show an interest in the incarnation Gilliang Lee. It's actually the major group that's monopolizing all the food here. Everyone else is being fed and bred, and then dragged off to scavenge for food like cattle to the slaughter. Just like I was this morning. Everyone does seem to have a problem with what the major group is doing. I agree. That's why your declaration is very meaningful, Doctor. But don't you think you should sell them the food for 10 coins each like you did to us? I don't think anyone's looking to buy with those prices. I know you gave us a special discount, but, well, we'll wait and see. Why don't you get some shut-eye, Doctor? I'll keep watch. No, I have some stuff to take care of. Stuff to take care of? Excuse me. Wow. You've sold out? What a joke. Those two-faced bastards. She's not as frail as I thought she was. But it wasn't just a minor group who had brought the food overnight, Russell. May I have everyone's attention, please? We will be limiting the distribution of food from today to 3 biscuits per person. What? 3 biscuits? How are we supposed to survive off that? But the search party gets more food than that. Did you think we wouldn't know? Murmur, murmur. That's correct. You're always welcome to join the search party if you want more food. But hardly anyone makes it back when they join the search party. Only the Shioldu gang members make it back alive. You're practically asking us to go out and die. Well, how about you go out and scavenge for food yourselves then? Well, there's still a way for you to get more food even if you don't join the search party. I really didn't want to do this, but Doctor over there taught me a valuable lesson yesterday. Whoopsies. A water fell. Oh, really? It was the major group who bought over half of the food I scavenged. They did pay for it in full, though. Doctor, you've just dug your own grave. You'll regret it. Doctor was right, everyone. How can anything be free in this world? You must prove your worth if you want to eat. We will exchange the food we have with anything that we deem useful. Ino Shion has activated the skill Insight level 2. This is how the world works after all. So is this how it's going to be? Thank you for teaching us a valuable lesson, Doctor. It's all because of him. I was wondering why these people were acting like such idiots. He had the Insight skill. Well, the major group's just monopolizing the food again. Weren't you trying to promote transactions between people? To weaken the power of the major group? That's right. I want them to stand up for themselves. Her insight is impressive. Then you shouldn't have sold the food to the major group. Nothing's changed. But it did. I have more coins. What? 1,450 coins to be exact. What? Just what are you planning, Doctor? Sangha, can we really trust him? I trust him. So much pressure. You left some food for yourself though, right? No. I've sold all of it. What? Are you sure we can trust him? Poke. Huh? For me? Nod. I'm fine. You have it. Oh, and while we're on the topic, you know the foods you bought yesterday? Eat them all now. I strongly recommend that you finish them by the end of today. 200 coins each? There's no way we'd have that many. Then get lost. Everyone who went that way died. Gangsters or not. You're not thinking of going, are you? Did I thank you for saving my life yesterday? I think you did. Well, let me thank you again just in case. That man who walks with a limp over there, he's the one who tried to rape me. Fuck that dude. Don't lay a finger on him. He's the guy I beat up yesterday. Limp. He's mine. That's right, girl. You get your fucking revenge. She would have ended up dead if it wasn't for me. She's the type Constellations would be interested in. I wonder if she has a character profile. Ding, character profile. Name Huan Jiang, age 27, supporting constellation none. 3 constellations are currently interested in this individual. Personal attribute, crouching figure, common. Personal skills, demon slaying level 1, Kindle level 1, stigma none. Overall stats, stamina level 4, stamina level 4, or strength level 4, agility level 7, mana level 4. General evaluation. As a crouching figure, she has limitless potential. Information about her attribute cannot be viewed as it has not yet awakened. What? Did you see that? They've taken the woman and the elderly. Wait, Hyun, what are you going to do? Stop them! If they join the search party, there's no way they'll make it back alive. But they'll starve to death if they stay here. Her personal attribute is crouching figure? It may not sound special, but this is a rare super evolutionary attribute in TWSA. Then am I supposed to watch? Yes, for now at least. What's that supposed to mean? Crouching figure is a common attribute, but has the potential to evolve into a rare or even a legendary attribute based on the incarnation's experience. The Berserk Butcher, who was one of the top 100 carnations of TWSA, started off with the crouching figure attribute. What I'm saying is that stopping them won't change a thing. Even if we stop them now, the same thing will happen over and over again because of the food shortage. I thought she was just an extra, but I should think about having her as a companion. One thing that bothers me is that she has the demon slaying skill along with the crouching figure attribute. She could end up becoming a discriminate murderer. QAnon, the root of the problem here is food, isn't it? I guess it is. Then what if we were to get rid of the root of the problem? What? What do you... He should be here any minute now. Crackle. Spark. Aha! It's a Dokubai!
Hello, how have you all been doing? Dying of boredom? You see, the Dokubai who is in charge of this channel is currently being disciplined. Disciplined? So I will be in charge of the current scenario. Spark, Crackle.
It's not Beyond.
But everyone, how is that you all look so peaceful? Damn it, Beyond was... What has he been done with the scenario? Snap, ding.
An additional penalty has been added to the scenario. Foods may no longer be stockpiled. All foods will be removed. What? What's going on? The food!
You should have worked harder to complete the scenario. Stuffing your face isn't going to get you anywhere, right? You worthless earthling scum!
Swoosh.
Now everyone, let's get the party started. The food. Ding, ding, ding.
This is more like TWSA. Any additional penalty has been added to the scenario. The category survival fee has been added. 100 coins will be withdrawn daily at midnight as a survival fee. You will die if you have sufficient funds to pay the survival fee. The survival fee will be collected until the second main scenario starts. I was wondering why his color text changed, but that makes sense. It's not him, it's somebody else. You have entered the second scenario area. Find and move to the location where the scenario will be activated. Number 19. Way out. Gather around, everyone. I have an emergency announcement to make. Murmur, murmur. Given our current situation, it looks like we'll need more people for the search party. From this point on, we won't be sharing any food with people who refuse to join the search party. Damn it. I didn't expect there to be an additional penalty. Could he have known that this would happen? My biscuit! That's why I told you to eat them. No, that's not possible. That's probably what Ino is thinking right now. You have successfully read the mind of Ino Shion. Your understanding of Ino Shion has increased. He may be suspicious of me, but he can't be certain that I knew about the food penalty beforehand. Did you know this would happen, Dokja? I didn't know something like this would increase my understanding of him. I had a suspicion that it would happen. I thought of what the Dokubai would do to make us suffer the most. But I didn't expect them to add a survival penalty. Category survival fee has been added. 100 coins will be withdrawn daily at midnight as a survival fee. You will die if you have insufficient funds to pay the survival fee. The survival fee will be collected until the second main scenario is cleared. TWSA would definitely pull something like this, but this wasn't in the original novel. Did the contract I signed with Young affect the story? Dokja! What do we do now? Should we join the search party too? No, we won't go above ground. That place is a death trap. But we need to go there for food. We'll need to find a new food source since the world around us has changed. Sorry? Wait, Dokja, don't tell me. That's right. We're going monster hunting. Omniscient Reader. Episode 19, Chapter 5, Warden of the Dark. You're going to follow the rails? I guess we do need a team who will work on completing the scenario. Good luck. That jerk, does he think he's the leader? I thought he'd lash out at us for not joining the search party, but I guess he feels reassured that I'm staying away from his group. Your understanding of Ino Shion has increased. Your understanding of Ino Shion has passed the threshold level, now that I think about it. every time I make a favorable impression on a character, or earn their trust, or guess what they're thinking. The level of understanding seems to increase. I've probably done the latter. Thanks to that, I can read his mind and know his feelings with this increased level of understanding. Shion is suspicious of your intentions. Could you perhaps let a member of our group join your party? Of course. There's no way he would have let us off that easy. We'd also like to know how the scenario can be cleared. Eek! Corpses! Sanga, it's dangerous here. Hold my hand. You look more scared than I am. No, I'm fine. Are you sure about this? He's no threat to us, so it should be fine. But what about you, Hyun? You haven't even fully recovered yet. You should be worried about Gilliang, not me. The road ahead is dangerous. We're not just going to charge ahead, are we? I've been worried about that as well. It might be a good idea to send Gilliang and the women back. Listen, Hyun Seong, I may not be as good as you are, but I still know how to fight. I used to practice kendo, but you two must be forgetting something. A few days ago, the world we lived in changed completely. Saying women and children are physically weak is prejudice. Exactly. Anyone can become strong when they increase their stats. Gilliang, show them. Slide. Let's see you do this. My gosh. What is that? Damn, it's a cockroach. My attribute is called Bug Collector. I can have simple conversations with insects. Character Gilliang Lee has activated the interspecies communication skill. It says there's nothing up ahead. We'll be safe for at least another 100 steps. Thank you for your concern, but I didn't come all the way here to be a burden to you all. Oh, sure. By the way, it looks like human corpses aren't the only corpses here. No wonder this place reeks of blood. The road up ahead looks pitch black, as if there's a wall blocking the way. Ding! A new sub-scenario has arrived. Sub-scenario, hunting for food. Category sub, difficulty E. Clear conditions. Hunt and cook a monster that you can consume as food. Time limit none. Rewards 500 coins. Penalty for failure, don't know. Yikes. A monster! Tier 9, subterranean ground rat. Who could have done this? Ground rats live underground, are pack hunters, and are known to be extremely persistent in hunting their prey. It won't be easy to move about since tunnels that connect the different stations are full of monsters. Who else but Jungiak you? Won't these be enough for us to clear the scenario? The clear condition said that we had to hunt, so probably not. I guess you're right. How are we supposed to cook them? Over a fire? Hyun, you said you were good at kendo, right? Well, I'm not good to be exact. It feels as if we traveled back in time to the Stone Age. They'll need to be sharper, so try sharpening them on a rock lying around nearby. You have successfully obtained weapons using your intellect. A few constellations are interested in the primitiveness of humans. The constellations have gifted you 100 coins. You seem clumsy, but you've somehow managed to make yourself a fine weapon. I know what to do because TWSA had a detailed chapter on butchering monsters. All of you have some coins left, right? They gift us for something like this? Invest all the coins you have into strength, stamina, and agility. Only leaving behind enough to pay the survival fee. This may sound cruel, but I don't expect all of you to survive. But still, try to keep yourselves alive. Crack. Growl, please. Sub-scenario, hunting for food has begun. Gwah! Roar! Whoosh! Slash! Damn it, I lost one. Crash. Thud. Stab. Slash. They're not doing so bad. Are you all alright? My gosh, how many did you kill, Doctor? 4. Darn it, I only got 2. I killed 3 of them. 3? I didn't use my full power, but that's only one less than me. And I've invested a fortune into my stats. Character profile. Name, Hyun-Seung Lee, age 28, supporting constellation, Master of Steel. Personal attribute, soldier who turned a blind eye to injustice, common. Personal skills, bayonet level 2, camouflage level 1, patience level 1, sense of justice level 1, weapons proficiency level 2, stigma, great mountain push level 1. Overall stats, stamina level 12, strength level 9, agility level 9, mana level 6. General evaluation, Hyun-Seung Lee attributes will soon evolve. The character trusts and regards you highly. This character's supporting constellation is cautious of you. Starter pack is currently being used. Starter pack? The starter pack is a premium package incarnations can use only when the average of the overall stats is below level 10. It increases the level of each stat by 1 and grants incarnations to skill, weapon proficiency, which is very useful when they're starting out. I envy him. No wonder he's strong. It looks like Master of Steel has taken quite a liking to Hyun-Seung. So, how are we supposed to cook these? I don't think we can eat them raw. We can't eat them now, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Did my answers sound too nonchalant? Hey, I've always wanted to ask you this. Doctor, do you perhaps know something about the situation we're in? This is how the regressors must have felt in the novel. Some of them claimed they just had a hunch, or just lied like I lied to young Ji Yeok Yu. From the reader's viewpoint, the best way to handle a situation like this. The Constellation Secretive Plotter looks forward to your decision. Several constellations are looking forward to your answer. Grab. To keep putting yourself in situations where you don't have to answer any questions. Well done, Mr. Han. Help me! The Constellation Secretive Plotter. He's just nodding in agreement. He's like, yes, very good. That is how you solve that problem. Here, grab onto this. Senga! The Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband is upset by the near certain cliffhanger. Me too. Whoosh! Damn it. I just knew he'd get us into trouble. We just always gotta drag our girl down with him, man. Hello, Freestyle. Is it really okay for them to go on their own? You're only going to take Gilliang with you? His ability will help me track the monster down. But, and Hyun-Seung, please look after Hyun. She's not doing so well. I can tell that you're tired. Glance. Thank you for the follow, Freestyle. He said that he'll signal us when something happens. Let's wait and see. I'm fine, really. Omniscient Reader. We're at episode 20, chapter 5, Warden of the Dark, part 2. Which one are we on? So we're reading one more chapter after this one. Last 2 chapters. This place where ground rats reside is called the Dark Fold because all light is absorbed, and it is difficult to tell which way is up or down. This way. If it weren't for Gillian's interspecies communication skill, I may have needed to use coins here. Doctor, huh? You let it go on purpose, didn't you? Huh? What do you mean? Alright. Thanks for stopping in for a minute. When the monster took away that man in Senga, you intentionally let it go. I was watching you. Why did you do that? Ding! The constellation of the absolute good alignment frown at your evil deed. The constellation, the secretive plotter, glares at you and demand he was watching me while that was happening. It's okay. My stuff is up on YouTube later if you want to check it out then. He's one scary kid. I don't think hiding things from him would do me any good, seeing how sharp-witted he is. It was because of the ground rat's habit. They have a habit of storing anything they hunt in their lair. They sometimes store rare or precious items. But getting to the lair is difficult. The only way to get there is to follow the tunnels they dig. I knew it would take Mr. Han, but I didn't expect Senga to get dragged along with him. So you're after the items then? Yes. Are you disappointed? No. You're a bad liar. If it was just the items that you were after, you wouldn't have saved me in the subway. I believe in you, Squeeze. Few constellations are beginning to tear up. You have been gifted 200 coins. I don't get what he sees in me. I thought he was mature for his age, but I guess he's still just a kid. He can only say that because he's oblivious to the fact that this world is full of vile grown-ups advantage of his maturity. We're almost there. A few constellations hold their breath in anticipation. Dakja. Are you a god, or perhaps a protagonist? Huh? He really is sharp. Even sharper than I expected. Does he even know what he's asking? I'm neither a god nor a protagonist. In fact, I've always been envious of protagonists. But you do know something about this world, right? Yes, I do. Scratch it, scratch. And will we be granted a wish after we clear all the scenarios? Wish. A wish. In stories like these, there's usually a reward at the very end, right? Those who have adapted to this world all suffer through it in their own way. Some become mad, others become zealots, and some become irrationally optimistic. Yes, you're right. I'm lucky that we're in the dark. Gillian can't see my expressions right now. You can point fingers at me all you want. I am a despicable grown-up. Slide. And the kid has decided to live on in this world. The sub-scenario has been updated. Scratch, scratch. You have entered the ground rat's treasure trove. Doctor, this is... Scratch, scratch. Shush, wait. Treasure is not the only thing they store in there. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Growl. Grr. Shriek. Shriek, scratch, 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 scratch. This is all your fault, Senga. This voice. My fault? What do you mean by that? If you hadn't gotten on the subway, I wouldn't have been dragged into this. What does me getting on the subway have to do with anything? That's because you always commute on your bicycle. Wait, are you the one who stole my bike? Didn't I say I would give you a ride home? You should learn to accept the kindness of others for once. Oh, I hate that guy more and more. He's such a fucking scumbag. Like, Jesus, she doesn't want to fuck you, okay? Get over yourself. Answer me. Did you steal my bike? I was wondering why he was on the subway and not in his Z-Class Benz. The Constellation Demon Judge of Fire despises Myung Han. Me too. Yes, it was me. I did it. So what? Why are you shouting at me? You took my bike. That's stealing. Stealing? You're right. But none of this would have happened if you'd just gone home with me. Oh my fucking god. I hate men like him. They're the literal worst. The Constellation Prisoner of Golden Headband has grown tired of the petty argument. What did you just say? I wasn't quite ready, but... There, I've said it, and there's plenty more where that came from. I guess it can't be helped. Listen, Sangha, did I ever make a move on you? It's not like I asked you out or anything. Yeah, you never asked her out, but you know. I just wanted to drive you home out of the goodness of my heart. Sure. And then you know what happens after you allow them to do that out of the kindness of their heart? Then they think, oh, well, that's an opening to just do whatever the fuck I want, because obviously she's into me now. You kept rejecting my offer, so I... Swoosh. Thud. Ah! The consolation prisoner of the golden headband is pleased. You have been gifted 100 coins. What was that? Doctor. It's coming. Crack. Crackle. Crackle. Smack. Thud. Crackle. Hack, hack. Even considering that this is within the depths of the dark fold, black ether overflows to the point of manifesting black flames in the nucleus of the dark root, and he appears wherever there is a dark root. Crackle. Oh shit, look at that. That thing's menacing as fuck. Ding! The Warden of the Dark has appeared. Ding! The sub-scenario has been updated. Ding! The sub-scenario, defeat the Warden, has begun. Doctor, It's okay, go ahead. All the insects that were connected to Gillian exploded. He must have taken considerable mental damage from that. Gillian, how many more times can you use interspecies communication? Maybe once or twice more. Alright, rest here for a while then. Doctor, help me quickly, -- If anything happens to that child, I riot. / I only cut the stem and the blade's already blunt. So this is the power of the demonic species. Tier 7 demonic species, Warden of the Dark. Of all the monsters, those of the demonic species are especially unique. Stay back! The treasures collected by ground rats are like a sacrifice they make to the demonic species. Even if they're at the same level, the demonic species have the upper hand over other monsters. The Warden of the Dark has received the Demon King's blessing. This isn't looking good. I want to avoid fighting it at all costs. Commandor Eater. I don't even understand what it's saying. One of the Dark spews an aura of fear. Ding! Person of skill, the fourth wall, has nullified most of the effects of fear. Crash! Gah! Eater! Alright. It does say episode... Yeah, no, we're gonna stop here then. 22 is the middle number here. 21 is the actual episode number. Okay. Gaita. Warden of the Dark has received the Demon King's blessing. Omniscient reader. Episode 21, Chapter 5, Warden of the Dark. Flare. Damn it, this isn't looking good. I wanted to avoid fighting it at all costs. Eater. Squeak. Mother? I told you to stay back, Singa. What are you still doing here? Well, it's just that the monster said mother. So, Cardu Emerin? Maybe this isn't how it's pronounced. Ikadu? Kaladu. Kaladu. My gosh, she's fluent in Spanish and now even the language of the demonic species? Her talent shine even in an apocalypse. Did I say it right? Character Sengai Yu has activated the skill Interpretation level 3. What is it saying anyway? Well, it's asking us to be a mother. I suppose I can hear you out. Kaladu. Mother? I'm not even married yet. Kaladu. Why should I be a mother? I should be the father. Wriggle. Whoosh. Oof. Thrust. Gulp, gulp. So that's what it meant when it said mother. You don't have plans to give birth anytime soon, do you? Of course not. The demonic species impregnate other species with their offspring. What it's doing to Miyang is... Slash! Gwa! Kaladu! Whoosh! Crack! Ugh! Doctor! Gotcha! Thud, crack, thud, thud, crack, crack. Snap, whoosh. Damn it, it broke. The warden wasn't placed here intentionally to be killed like the Ichiosar. I have no chance of beating him. My plan was to grab the treasure after waiting for the warden to leave. Myung, that idiot. But I always have a plan B just in case. Crash! Dokubai, you're watching, right? What? How did you know that? Or how did you know? There you are. I should have received an item in the mail by now. I need you to give that to me. That is none of my business. Young is in charge of that. But you're here to do Young's job. Can't you see that the constellations are on edge because of what's happening? The constellation, prisoner of the golden headband, keeps browbeating the Dokubai Biru. The constellation, demonic judge of fire, is threatening to the Dokubai Biru.
Alright, but it's just this once. I'm only doing this because it might make things interesting.
An item has arrived from the auction house. Crash, crash. I'm going to sell this. Put it up for trade on the Dokubai auction house. I can't believe this.
I can't believe this. How did you know all that?
And I won't trade this with anything else but broken faith. Obtain the item broken faith. Spark. Swoosh. You are exempt from paying commission due to your contract. Slash. Halt. Key.
Can you even fight with something like that? That thing is broken. And you won't be able to use it unless you have a specific skill.
Broken faith. Grade D. I already know that much. I wouldn't have bought it in the first place if I didn't. The equipped item is too worn to use. Its durability is too low for it to be effective. A glance.
Huh?
Zoom.
What? How?
I purchased the skill from Young after I hunted the Ichiosar. Search Archdemon's Eyeball. Search White Star Weapon Arrow.
How does he know all this?
Personal skill White Star Weapon Aura activated. Whoosh. Broken Faith reacts to your magic power. Blade of Faith has been activated. Look at that. Whoosh. Wah. Zoom. Slash. Gah. Good. Now I at least have a chance. Blade of Faith is the most effective there is against demonic species. I don't have skills like combat sense or blade proficiency. Damn it. The skill uses up a lot of mana power. Having a powerful sword doesn't make me an excellent swordsman. But I'm not a swordsman, I'm a reader. Ding! The effect of your attribute is improving your memory on pages you've already read. Crash, jump, personal skill, bookmark activated. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Activating bookmark number 2. A reader should fight like a reader. The activation time has been shortened due to the low level of the bookmark skill. Activation time 1 minute. Your understanding of the character is low, so the character's skills were only partially activated. Activating weapon proficiency level 1. Dash. Splat. Gah! Now the tentacle on the other side. Slash. After it attacks twice, it always pauses for a brief moment. Splat. Cardu. Mihan. Duro. How did you know where I'd attack? Is what it said. Characters Sangha Yu is using the skill interpretation level 3. Crash. You just have to read a lot. Okay. Well, damn. I'm really liking the series so far. It's really picking up. So I'm excited to see more of what's going to happen. When I first picked it up, I thought our main character here was going to be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? not as, I don't know. I can't find the right word for it. I didn't think he would be as gung-ho, I guess is the best way to put it. I thought that he, with his understanding of the book, or the novel, would basically just kind of get those main characters to do things for him and use his knowledge of insight from the novel to help them, I guess. But he's actually a lot more OP than I originally thought he was going to. He adapted really quickly, and he is not letting other people kind of take away from his spotlight. He has earned the right, I would say, to be called the protagonist, as he puts it. So, with that, I think it was a good session, great episodes. I'm looking forward to reading some more of this. Typically, I read this on Friday. I read it today because I was helping my brother move yesterday. I mentioned that a few times this week. So, normally I read this series on Friday at nighttime. So, it will be next Friday when I read this again. This one doesn't have as many episodes as the other things I'm reading. So this will probably be one of the first ones I catch up with pretty quickly. And then after that, we'll have to read it every Wednesday. Well, I'm not here on Wednesday, so we'll read it probably every Thursday, and we'll switch around the schedules a little bit. But that is it for today. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, please follow me so you can see more content. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, hello YouTube fans. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And I wish you all a good day. Bye.